Hey, everybody. Ashley and I are so excited that you guys were able to be in the group with us. We know that not everybody was able to get on the Zoom call with us, so we are recording this, and hopefully you can be seeing this even on a recording. So Ashley, tell them a little about why we did this and why you're so excited about Essential Oils.
Oh my gosh. Well, we did the group because it is scary times right now, right? We all are experiencing extra stress. We're not getting enough sleep. Some people have suffered from COVID or are in the midst of it. I know where Mina is. It's just rampant there. And I know, you know, hi Jen, yay. So we did this just to get this information out and to get it in your house, get these products in your home, and so that you can start protecting yourself and protecting your family, and then hopefully your friends and whoever else. I love essential oils so much because they've just changed my life. They have helped me. There's some, I use them every day, whether it's the vitamins, whether it's the digestion, whether yesterday I had a bout of anxiety that would not let me get out of bed. And then as soon as I remembered to use my oils, oh, look, I got out of bed and everything was okay by the end of the day. So it's just little things like that. And that's why I want everybody to have them. I want everyone to experience these in their home, and that's where I'm at. So
yeah, so we really live in a time like nobody ever wants to go to the doctor, right? Nobody ever wants to go to the hospital, but now nobody wants to go to the doctor like times 100, right? Because we don't know what we're going to run into if we go in there. So you know, if one of your kids falls down and has a sprained ankle, you don't want to have to go to the doctor for that because you don't know what else is going to be in the waiting room with you. So if you have things at home to be able to deal with anything that comes up in your home. So the 10 oils, the 10 main oils that we talked about, if you just went to your medicine cabinet and just kind of threw everything away and said, I just want to use oils, with these top 10 oils, you can pretty much be empowered to do anything that you need to do in your own home. We're not saying that you should never go to a doctor. We are not saying you should never take medications. But what we are saying that about 80% of what we can do in our own homes, we should be empowered to do with nutrition, with supplements, and with essential oils. And that's why we want to teach people how to do this. Of course, there's times that we need to go to the doctor and we need to use medications, okay? But let's learn, let's educate, and then my mantra is let's educate more people because just not very many people know about this. So I'm just going to throw up a PowerPoint. I'm not just going to throw up. I'm sorry, that just sounded really weird. I'm just going to put up a PowerPoint. How's that? And we're just going to do just a really quick overview of what we learned in the class. And well, hey, let me stop for a second. Does anybody have any questions? Before we even get started with that, is there any questions that anyone has?
And if you guys want to just shoot messages too, that's cool.
Put them in the chat, yeah.
Put them in the chat, or you can send us messages, or, you know, Trisha, you've asked a lot of questions in the comments and stuff this week, so thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Everybody has. We had really great.
Everyone,
it's been great questions.
Really good questions. Great class. So, but yeah, Kathy's gonna throw up some. No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
Would you quit throwing up over there?
All right, guys, I'm just gonna go through this here really quick. All right, can everybody see that, my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So we're just going to go kind of what we did with this class is we just went through the basics. So I'm just going to kind of go through the basics. This is one of the things that we did not have up in the class, but I just want to let you know that this is super important. This is the pyramid of health. So we're not just saying, hey, you know, get a kit of essential oils, have all these things in your house, and everything's going to be awesome. You're never going to get sick or nothing's ever going to happen to you. No, what we are saying is that by having essential oils in your house, you even have more awareness of health. And I know when I started using essential oils, I started thinking more about what I was eating. I started taking the supplements with doTERRA, which are amazing, by the way. That'll be my next slide. But then also exercise, right? So it's not just, you know, go out and eat crappy and sit on the couch and watch TV and then use essential oils and your life's going to be great, because that's not a good full life either. So eating right, exercise, of course, getting the body moving, getting oxygen going through your system. But then rest and stress management is also the next part on this. And we talked about that in this class with sleep and with stress and anxiousness. But reducing toxic load, that's not one that we talked about too much, but chemicals that are in your home. So cleaning chemicals that we're putting in our body, pesticides and herbicides that are on our food, medications that we're taking, that maybe essential oils, you know, we could either reduce those dosages or even, substitute oils for some of those things. There's lots of ways we can reduce toxic load so that we can work better at the cellular level. Informed self-care is now, okay, what is the 80% that I can do at home on my own? Okay, so I want to be informed. I want to learn how to do this. And then proactive medical care is when that's the 20% that I may actually have to go to a doctor. I may need to use medications. So again, there's this whole pyramid of this, but it all starts with nutrition and at the cellular level, giving your body what it needs. So Ashley put up a post this afternoon about lifelong vitality, and some of you may not have even seen that yet. But this is, just a little piece of my story. It was 6 years ago, and you guys, I'm very active. I love to hike, I love to kayak, I love to camp, I love to, being outdoors is like part of who I am. And I got to a place where I had so much pain in my body that I couldn't even roll over in bed. My muscles were atrophying, and we didn't know what was wrong. I didn't want to go to a doctor because I didn't want to have some silly diagnosis with some initials behind my name that I didn't want to have. So I started to seek out more natural ways to be able to deal with what's on in my life. And what I came to realize is that more likely than not, I hope some of you saw that video that I put up on stress, because that was my story. And stress, actually, more likely than not, is what caused all of those symptoms in my life. Well, so when I started to realize how to deal with stress and how to feed my body at the cellular level, within 3 days of taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I was sleeping through the night with no pain. I had bilateral frozen shoulders and had not been able to do the dishes, to put away clothes, to do anything. And within 5 days after taking this, I was raising my hands over my head. And within 2 weeks, I was kayaking again. And anybody who saw me at that point in my life was absolutely amazed. So this Lifelong Vitality Pack is the real deal. It is an amazing product. All of these 3 products synergize each other. So you have your essential vitamins and minerals, essential fatty acids, including omega-3s, with 9 different essential oils, and your B-Omega. And then Alpha CRS is going to be the one that's going to give you vitality and also help with inflammation. So these 3 products together, if you were to go to like natural grocers or, anywhere where you're going to get vitamins, you're going to see just shelves of vitamins, and you sit there with your head spinning, wondering what's good for me? What do I even need? Well, this Lifelong Vitality Pack takes all the guesswork out. It's everything that you need in these 3 vials, and it is a fantastic product. And doTERRA guarantees it. If you don't get results in 30 days, send it back to them and they'll give your money back. So I know there's lots more that I could say on Lifelong Vitality, but I just want to go really quickly through all of the oils.
And the post that I posted today has a lot more information on the LLV. I meant to get that up sooner, and life. One thing I want to point out that I've found important about especially like the essential minerals, how our soil is taken care of now. I watched a whole documentary on our soil, there is no possible way we can get the minerals that we need from the food that we eat. And so this particular one, the VMZ Food Nutrients Complex, it has all of that stuff that we're missing in our bodies. I'm trying to get better about taking the vitamins. So anybody else that starts these in the next couple weeks, let's have maybe an accountability group to take our vitamins. I don't know why it's so stinking hard. I'm naughty.
You're not naughty. You had some digestive issues.
Yeah.
You know, and so taking pills for you is a learned thing.
Sure.
So there's that.
But I know they work. My mom is a testament to this. She's one person that is very, very skeptical of everything. And we got her going on these vitamins before she had a knee replacement surgery and couldn't bend her knee like before the surgery. And like 3 weeks before she went to have surgery, she's like, look, she was like, showing me her knee was going back and forth. And I'm like, well, that's awesome. And I go, I wonder what that's from. And she's like, it's the vitamins. Like she was super excited about it. So, and she was taking a deep blue vitamin as well. So, and we'll talk about that later. But anyway, I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on that.
Right, exactly. And the post that Ashley put up is really good. One of the buzzwords that you'll want to key in on is bioavailable. So this means that these vitamins are all, your body sees them 100% as food. So it's not like those hard-pressed vitamins that we take and they just go out the other end the same way that they came in. You actually get 100% of the nutrition that you're paying for when you're getting these vitamins, and they work, you know, and they work, and they don't make you sick to your stomach, which is awesome.
Right. So Tony just gave a good plan. She says, two of them taste like seaweed to me, so I reward myself when I take them. The only time I can eat M&Ms is when I take my supplements. Well, that's a good idea, Tony.
Well, and that's interesting because I've never heard that before. I've never heard that they taste like seaweed. So
I think the omega one, I feel like something, but I just eat a cracker with it and I'm fine. So it's any vitamin does that.
Anything to me. I just swallow them down and they're fine. So, all right. So we're just going to go through these super quick because it's all in the group. One of the basic top 10 oils is lemon. And you could just imagine zesting a lemon, putting a drop of that in your water, cleaning with it. Lemon it's amazing. And it's $11 for a bottle of lemon. It's like super cheap. And in these 15 ml bottles, there's 250 drops. So they last a long, long time. Lavender is another oil we talked about. Think of anything calming. So calming to the senses, restful, calming to the skin, a natural antihistamine, which a lot of people don't know that about lavender. But if you think about allergies and seasonal threats, bug bites, that kind of stuff, lavender is going to be a fantastic oil for that. Peppermint. Woo! Ash, you want to talk about peppermint? Are you there?
My internet, I'm here.
Okay.
So I wanted to say something about lavender. Today I got an allergy to something, don't know what, I just have allergies. My whole neck, hives, awful. I was scratching, I had to come home from doing what I was doing, and I just literally poured lavender on my hand and was just rubbing it all over me. Within like 5 minutes, my hives were gone. And I'm like tender now because I was itching, but it went away, you know. So
I have known, Ashley's my cousin. So I've known her since she's been a little girl, and she would blow up like a puffer fish, you know, around horses and cats and anything. So it's really nice that you can have something natural to be able to finally deal with this. And peppermint is another one of those things. So lemon, lavender, and peppermint together are called the allergy balm. So you can put this in your diffuser. You can use it on the bottom of your feet. You can use it on your chest. But peppermint alone is just it's very good for respiration. Right now, I know you don't have this up in Montana. I'm in Wyoming. We are in the middle of one of the worst fires in the nation right now. It's 70 miles away from us, but it's like it's next door. So we are inundated with smoke, and peppermint and breathe, and some of these respiratory oils, they are just like our lifesaver right now. Peppermint is also very good for stomach issues and nausea. It's cooling. It helps with headaches. It's a very versatile oil. Tea tree or melaleuca. It's very same oil. Think anything skin when you think about tea tree oil. So any kind of blemishes, rashes, skin abrasions, anything like that. It's also very, very antifungal. So it's very good for any kind of toenail issues. Using it with oregano. Ashley told us about the wellness balm that we can put together frankincense and lemon, oregano, On Guard, and melaleuca together in a roller ball. And it's very, very good for helping systemically with any kind of threats.
Hey,
So
Kathy.
anytime,
Yeah, go.
I use it on my nose when my sinuses are bad, and it seems to help. Is that something I'm making up?
Yeah, totally. I'm sure that would never happen, Christy. No, that's awesome. I'm glad
Yeah.
that you. So are you talking like internal when your sinuses are like swollen?
Yeah, when I have allergies, and so I run Melaleuca over the bridge of my nose and down my cheek, and I swear it makes me feel so much better. It
Oh
clears out
gosh,
my sinuses.
that's great.
so
Yeah.
I have two good stories about Melaleuca. One, I have friends that get cold sores really bad, and I tell them like immediately, I'm like, put some tea tree oil on that, and they're gone. Like the next few hours, they're like, oh, it feels better. It's amazing. And
Mhm.
then the other, just on like a zit, like, you get one starting and everyone's put toothpaste on it. No, put some tea tree oil on it. And it just, I mean, we're not supposed to say it, but it just kills that bacteria. That's what a zit is bacteria. That's what those cold sores are viruses, and all these things are very antiviral. So
Mhm. On Guard is really good for cold sores as
that's
well.
the other thing my friend Ashley does. She always puts On Guard on it right away. And I said, add tea tree with that On Guard, and I bet you see a huge difference.
Christy, I was going to say make up a rollerball blend since Melaleuca works, but add frankincense to it. Frankincense is a natural anti-inflammatory. And so when you would add those two together, if it's inflammation in your sinuses, and then breathe in like either peppermint or breathe as well.
Ah, I'll give it a shot. Thank you.
Yeah, just do it all, Kirsty. Just do it all. But but definitely making up that rollerball with frankincense and melaleuca would be fantastic.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. And then jumping forward to oregano. So oregano is super potent, you guys. I mean, oregano oil is 70 times as potent as an oregano leaf, like that you would use in your cooking. It's very, very cleansing. It's a super high antioxidants. It's very, very good to help with immune function. It says here that it soothes muscle tension, but I'm sorry, I'm just never going to rub this on my muscles. I don't want to walk around smelling like a pizza. I'm just saying. But if I'm
Strongest one, I swear.
it is super strong, but it is when you are sick, this is the one you want to run to. With melaleuca, with frankincense, that blend that Ashley put together, that wellness blend, oregano, it's fantastic in food, by the way, spaghetti sauce, any kind of Italian food, an Italian dip. But this is going to be the one that's going to give you that systemic help when you're not feeling well.
Yeah. I like to put it in the gel caps and just
That's a
get
good
it
idea.
in.
Yeah, yeah. And it could come out your pores later. You could smell like a
It
pizza.
does.
Does it? Yeah. But that's okay, because then you feel better.
Yeah.
So here's frankincense. This is the one that I had mentioned.
Internet is so bad.
You're not freezing up on us. We might be freezing up on you. But frankincense is from the tree sap of the frankincense tree. So yes, this is the very same frankincense that was brought to the Holy Family. It is, we now know how to distill it in a way where it is just so pure It was the medicine of the day back in the day, and we got away from using things like frankincense and oregano and many of the things that have been used throughout history because modern medicine, we think it's so much better. But there's no side effects with these essential oils, which is fantastic. So frankincense is going to be pretty much for everything. So think anything skin related. So fine lines and wrinkles for minor cuts and sores, very good for first aid, but it's also highly anti-inflammatory. So I make a blend called my pain balm, and I put frankincense in everything because
I do
frankincense
too.
enhances, right? Yeah, it
Well,
enhances
and
your
it doesn't
bliss.
really have a scent, you know, like, I mean, there's a smell, it's an earthy smell, but I literally put it in almost all my blends that I do, just a few drops.
Mhm.
And I want to apologize for my internet. I hope it's not cutting out on your guys' side. I think it's just on my side.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So literally, when in doubt, use frankincense.
Frankincense. Yeah.
Like if it's the only essential oil you have, then you have a pretty darn good essential oil to use for everything.
I have a couple friends with kids that have eczema pretty bad, like on their hands, and like they get it around their mouths, you know, and they're just poor little babies. And so I make them a blend with frankincense and lavender, and sometimes I'll throw some copaiba in there, but otherwise just some frank and some lavender in a roller ball with some, it has made it so these kids just roll that on when they see a little spot, and they don't amazing.
Yeah,
Suppose
you
didn't
did
hear
you
any
did
of it.
freeze up a little bit there, Ash, but I think we got the gist of it.
Okay.
Okay. So digestion, the next four oils that we're going to go over are blends, and blends. The oils that we've already talked about are called single oils. So the only thing that's going to be in the bottle is lemon or frankincense or peppermint. But these are now blends that are synergistically put together to be able to have a desired effect in the body. So all the oils in digestion, which are anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel, are all really, really good for digestive issues. And this is just like, it's just like heaven in a bottle for anybody who has any kind of digestive issues. Ash, do you want to add to that?
Yes, I do. So I think most of you know that I've had COVID, and I've been dealing with nausea still for, I think we're day 95 now. But now that I can taste and smell again somewhat, the digestion has been a savior. Like, I take the soft gels all the time. It helps kind of with the heartburn stuff that I have. And I got the PB Assist Junior. And if you just need, you know, you need that little sweetness at nighttime before you go to bed or something, they're perfect for that. And then I've been taking the Terrazyme before I've been eating, and it definitely has made a difference. And then the amazing part I feel like sometimes is that with a lot of these oils, they have two different things. So like when I've had more of the diarrhea side of things, the digestion helps. When I've had more of the constipation side of things, digestion helps. It's just crazy. But it's definitely one of my favorite oils, and I never don't have it.
Okay, is my share still on?
Yep.
Is my screen still up? Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, this oil smells like black licorice, but it's awesome.
It goes away fast. It doesn't.
Yeah, it goes away super fast.
But
But all these next ones that I'm going to talk about, all these blends, they actually have an entire line of products that go with them. I'm not going to talk about all of these right now, but just so you know, if anybody has any kind of digestive issues, and you know what, we all do at least occasionally, these are fantastic to have in your home for sure. Okay, On Guard. When we were talking about immunity, right? Right. Yeah, we definitely want to have On Guard in our home. On Guard, I think I talked about it as smelling like Christmas in a bottle. It's wonderful. It's wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And it comes in several different forms, including there's a cleaning concentrate, which it's $14.50 for this cleaning concentrate. And you guys, I clean a lot, and this bottle lasts me a year, over a year. It's so cheap, $14.50, and I can make up as many bottles of whatever I want to clean anything, my kitchen, my bathroom, anywhere. It's wonderful. There's a foaming hand soap that I will not live without, and it's antibacterial, and it doesn't, like the other antibacterial hand soaps, it doesn't kill the good bacteria that's on our skin. We need to have the good bacteria and fight the bad stuff, the viruses and bacteria that can get on our skin. So the foaming hand wash, which I don't know if you can see in my little picture here, but it's wonderful. I just won't be without it. I also will have these On Guard Plus protective soft gels. I have 2 extra bottles right now because I never want to run out of them.
Me too.
I take them every day now just because we're in high seasonal threats. But if anybody ever is starting to not feel well, you can take these On Guard protective soft gels every 2 to 3 hours until that threat has passed. And the On Guard beadlets, this is another great way to like coat the throat, just to pop them in your mouth a couple of times a day, especially when you're going into the grocery store, if you're going into work, taking the kids into school, anywhere, just to have that extra layer of protection on your mucosal tissues is exactly what we need right now. So On Guard, 99% of germs on surfaces when we use this as a surface cleaner. So this could be in our homes. There's the On Guard hand sanitizing mist. And
I make a hand sanitizer with it too.
I do too. I make up my own hand sanitizer. And man, I use Everclear
Yep.
with it. So you've got the alcohol. Alcohol is the main one that we need to kill viruses. But then when you add the On Guard to it as well, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I put Everclear, On Guard, aloe vera, and vitamin E oil, and then water just to, you know.
Yeah. And it's really moisturizing too when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Really good stuff.
That's one thing you need in your house.
Yep, for sure.
I compare those soft gels kind of like if you're gonna take Emergency or something like that, like to ramp it up. You know, I always take 1 a day for sure, but if I know like kind of get a scratchy throat or your glands feel a little swollen, I definitely am taking a couple.
Or there's times I'll just pop those beadlets too, and it's like I wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, it's not there now. It's pretty amazing. Good stuff. So Breathe, I talked about this a little bit earlier. There's a whole line of Breathe products, but you can just imagine what something like laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon, cardamom, ravensara, and ravensara. These are all very, very good cardiac oils. So putting it on your hands, breathing it in, putting this in a diffuser, using the Breathe drops, putting it on your chest. Another great way to use it right now, and I'm telling people with the fires, is this little Breathe stick. It's kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub, but in this convenient stick. And you can actually take some of that on a Q-tip and rub it on the inside of your nose. And it helps with that smoke smell, but it's also another layer of protection, because where do viruses want to land? In your mucosal tissues of the nose or of the throat. So using On Guard beadlets and then coating with either Breathe, or there's another product called Correct-X that I like to use as well. It's a really good way to be able to coat the mucosal tissue before you go out for school teachers and stuff like that. Man, I can't imagine. I'd be wearing a suit of armor, I think. So Deep Blue, won't live without Deep Blue. This is the man's gateway oil. If you guys are thinking that this is all girly stuff and that men will never use this, you can think again. My husband uses this constantly, all the time, not just Deep Blue, he uses all of the oils. But Deep Blue Rub, anything stiff, achy joints or muscles or anything like that, this is the go-to. I use it 2 or 3 times a day and absolutely love it. Won't be without it.
Nope.
Nope. This is one that if I would be without it, I would need adaptive because I would be anxious. So adaptive is really the mental wellness system. Think of it that way. There are capsules, but then there's also a rollerball and then a 15 ml blend as well. The capsules are they're botanicals that are put together that are in a time release form, so they last throughout the day. So you should be able to just take this in the morning and it's going to help you throughout the day. And Ashley, I know that this is one of your faves, right?
Yeah, I love the rollerball and definitely the capsules. It totally works. It works the whole day or whenever you're going to take it. And it's not something that's going to make you sleepy. It's not something that's going to make you lethargic or like not want to do anything. Just kind of takes that edge off that when you're feeling anxious. Like I took one yesterday when I was feeling like, and the scent is so nice. It's very mild. It's very it's very calming. I mean, it's got all of these amazing oils in it. Lavender, how do you say that?
Magnolia.
Neroli. I love neroli. That's one of my very favorite oils. Copaiba, like all wild orange to like get you to focus, and the spearmint just, it's energizing. So it just takes that edge off.
Yeah, this is quickly becoming one of doTERRA's best products. Not best products, best selling.
I'm glad you like them. Christy and I had a conversation about them a while ago, and I'm so glad you got them.
Yeah, they are a lifesaver for a lot of people. So we've talked about a lot of these things, and some of you may be wondering, so what do I do now? I mean, some of us have these oils in our home all the time, and it's just become a lifestyle for us. And it's once you start using essential oils, it just seems like it's so natural. Because the biggest thing for me, I guess, was instead of what pill do I take, it was what oil to use. So, but having all of the oils in my home really helped me learn how to use them. So when you get started with essential oils, really having a variety of essential oils in your home, really, even if you don't know what they're all for or how to use them, that's what Ashley and I are for. We help people learn how to use their essential oils. So when you get a kit of oils, it's not like we're just going to say, see you later, thanks. No, we become like a family, and we really want to be able to help you use your oils. The other thing that's a really good idea to get started with is fractionated coconut oil. When you use oils topically, fractionated coconut oil, which is liquid coconut oil, but it's liquid all the time, is the carrier oil of choice. It helps you save money because you're using a lot less oils. You're not using them neat on the body. Having a diffuser is not, I mean, it's a super, super good idea. You don't have to have a diffuser, but you don't not want to have a diffuser. A diffuser is like, you definitely want a diffuser. Instead of like candles and things that might throw toxins into your air, using a diffuser is really going to give you therapeutic benefit in your home, even like for times of anxiousness or for uplifting the spirits or things like that. And then having a good reference book so that you can be empowered in your own home to be able to know how to use the oils. And I'll tell you more about that here in a few slides. So ways to get essential oils. Ashley has a retail website. I have a retail website. Anybody who decides to become a wellness advocate with doTERRA, you can go to their retail site and buy retail from them, but don't do that. We don't let our friends buy retail because we know that there's a lot cheaper ways that you can get oils, and that is to become a wholesale member. So just like a Costco or a Sam's Club member, there's a $35 membership fee, and you get to save 25% on all your products. And the kits that I'm going to show you are even cheaper than that. You earn free products, so you can earn points to get free stuff down the road. And there's even an option to earn commissions on referrals. And I'm just going to put this out there right now. Ashley is looking for a couple of people in her organization who, if this is something you say, heck yeah, I'd love to tell people about oils. Ashley already has some spots that are earning an income right now that would be available if anybody is interested in doing that. So these are the starter kits. There are 6 different starter kits, and I'm going to go into them just really briefly. Natural Solutions, this is the one I got started with. So this is the, heck yeah, I love this. I want it all collection. And it's $570 for this kit. But I wanted to get this because I knew that I wanted the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is in this kit. I knew I wanted the Deep Blue. I knew that I wanted a diffuser. This has 16 different essential oils with it, which I told the lady when I signed up, I'll never use these oils. I'm going to give them back to you. Well, within a week, I had used every one of these oils because I had the book and I had needs and I knew that I needed to use these oils. So by far, I think this is the best deal. You save what, over 200, like $200 when you buy this kit all at once. But not everybody, I know not everybody can afford this option. So there's many, many different options. I just want to let you know this one is available. Healthy Home Kit is for those who are really interested in getting the toxins out of their life and are a little bit more serious about getting started with essential oils. This does come with a nice little diffuser. It comes with the top 10 oils, but it also comes with almost the entire On Guard line, which right now, this is what we're talking about. You know, we want to be able to help people with anything that might come through their doors. We want to help them with cleaning and with, you know, this comes with the foaming hand wash and also the shampoo and conditioner, which we haven't even mentioned, but it's fantastic, by the way.
Right. We can't even buy the foaming hand wash right now. Like,
Well, we can buy the foaming hand wash. We can't
right,
buy
but
the
you can't.
dispenser.
Right.
Can't buy the dispenser. But they're coming back, as you can imagine, just like toilet paper and hand sanitizer. Everything, you know, On Guard was pretty much out of stock in March into early summer. But
Yeah.
we're getting everything back now, which is really wonderful. So the Healthy Habits Kit, this is for the person that says, you know what, I really need a healthier lifestyle. I really know that I need those supplements in my life. And there's the PB Assist, Terrazyme, which are 2 of the digestive products as well with the Deep Blue. And then you get a lemon frankincense balance, which smells like you're walking out in the forest, and lavender with this kit as well. This one is $195. And a lot of people are starting with this kit, I'm finding, because there's no better way to get wellness than with that Lifelong Vitality Pack. And getting this kit, it just helps you get it so much cheaper right from the get-go. The Healthy Essentials Kit, this is really for the person who says, I just want to do it all with oils, okay? I'm not really interested in the supplements or any of that kind of stuff. I want my home to smell wonderful, and I want to learn to use these essential oils and make my own blends. This is the kit for you. So this is doTERRA's really top 10 selling oils. It's $249. These are, again, the 15 ml bottles. So the larger bottles, there's going to be about 250 drops in these, and you do get a diffuser with this kit as well. You save over $80 with this kit. So it's a really good way to get going. I'm really glad doTERRA gave us. This is one of our newer kits because they knew that people wanted the adaptive, they wanted the breathe, they wanted the copaiba. And this gives them a really good way to add some extra oils into their repertoire as well. The Healthy Start Kit, this is, I like to call this the sample size kit. This is for the curious, like, does this really work? Like, what are these oils all about? So you get all the top 10 oils that we talked about in this class and on this Zoom call tonight with a diffuser, but they're in 5 ml bottles. So you'll get about 70 drops, not the 250 drops that we had talked about earlier, but it's a nice way to kind of break in and see if, hey, this is for me. And it's $160 for this kit, so it's not gonna break the bank. And I've even had people say, you know what, Kathy, I need to save up for 2 or 3 months, but I really, really want to get that kit. And then I know they're really serious, you know, about getting these in their homes. So whatever you need to do, there's going to be a kit that's could be in your price range. This one is called the Simple Solutions Kit. It's $105. You get doTERRA's top 4 products. So it's the Deep Blue Rub, Lemon, On Guard, and then Serenity, which we did talk about in some of the posts for sleep. It's called the Restful Complex, or it's very, very good for helping with a deep sleep. And those are 15 ml vials with a full-size tube of Deep Blue for $105. The good thing about this kit is I call it semi-customizable. So you get the top 4 oils with doTERRA, but then if you also say, you know what, I really want to try Breathe too, or I want to, you know, I want to really try that Copaiba or that Adaptive. You can always add those to this kit as well. And the cool thing about these kits is the $35 membership fee is waived. So I talked about that in the first, there's another option where you can pay the $35 fee and then just get the oils you want. But the $35 fee, that's like paying for air for me. You know, it's like, that's just kind of silly. So with these kits, they waive that $35 fee and you're getting about 30 to 35% off on most of these kits, even on the wholesale prices. I don't want to overwhelm too much right now, but there's also a program called Loyalty Rewards where you can get oils every month, your supplements, your cleaning products, just shop from your own store and you start earning up to 30% back on whatever purchases you get every month, which is amazing. You start at 10%, but you build up to 30%. So let's say you buy $100 worth of products, which maybe you would have spent that at Walmart anyway. doTERRA is giving you 30% back. So they'll give you $30 back to buy stuff in the future. And you also are eligible for even deeper discounts on some of the oils when you're on the LRP, and you get priority on a lot of different oils that might not be available for somebody who's just buying one-time orders. Okay, so this month, Ash, we're gonna give some stuff away. Are you there? I think Ashley froze again. Ashley? Okay, so we'll just talk about this, and I know Ashley has some prizes that she's going to give away. So whoever gets started with oils, we want to make sure that you have the book. Okay, so this Essential Life book, we give this to you for free with a 100 PV order. So just keep that in mind. If you like that Simple Solutions kit, if you add to it to get over 100 points, which is just like adding $30 to it, you get this book for free. It's a $37 book, and we want to make sure that everybody gets this. But another thing, Ash, are you back? Okay, you got to unmute yourself. You're muted right now.
I'm back.
There, you're back. Okay.
So sorry.
Okay, I get it. So tell them about the starter pack that you're giving out.
Okay, so anybody that does a
I already told them about the book. I already told them about the book.
So I'm also gonna do like a starter pack that's gonna have some roller balls in it, some fractionated coconut oil, and like some surprise samples and stuff worth like about $50. So it's totally worth it to get that, and so that you can start making your own and kind of empower you with that. Because like a lot of people are like, well, can you make me this? Can you make me that? And I'm like, well, yeah, but you can too. And so I really want to teach people how to do that. And Christy is getting so good at doing all those different kinds of blends and stuff and asking the questions. And so it's just kind of to empower you. You get that book, you get a little starter pack to get you going, and then you kind of know what you need, what you, for like, I get all of my roller balls usually on Amazon. You know, there's certain things, but I'll give you that kind of to start, and then you can figure out what you like from there.
Right, so the starter pack is only available if you enroll through October 11th. So we want to make that clear as well.
Yes.
The book would be available anytime, but this starter pack is only available through October 11th. But this month, this is really cool too. If you started with the 200 PV order, you're also going to get a free, the DigestZen soft gels, which is the one that we said is really good for stomach stuff. Calmer, which is great for sleep and for anxiousness. This is called a kids oil, but adults use it as well. It's wonderful. Yeah. A free bottle of peppermint, and then a free tamer, which is a lot like the DigestZen. I mean, it works the same, but it's got a spearmint flavor to it. So kids love it a lot more, but adults love this one as well. So this is, I don't know, like $80 worth of free products as well. So the book, the $50 in free stuff, and all of these products for free. If you place, I'm going to go back here. So if you if you get this kit, nope, not that kit, this kit or that kit, or if you get any of the other kits and add to them, you're going to get all those products for free. So it totally makes sense.
So, Mina had a question kind of explaining what PV means.
Okay.
So PV, Mina, is called point value, and that each product has a point value. And so where it says 70 PV, that's how many points. So then when you get points back, so if you enroll your first month, you'll get 10% back on that 70 PV. So it's like $7 basically. I'm at the point where I'm getting 30% back. And so like it's crazy how fast those points rack up. And it's like just doTERRA bucks. It's just money to use in your own store, to give away at Christmas time, or to use on products that you need. So it's pretty awesome.
So there's a dollar amount
Right.
associated with the kits, but then there's a PV amount. When you get going and buying individual oils, the dollar amount and the PV amount are exactly the same. But when you get started, most of them anyway,
Yeah.
when you get started with the kit, there's going to be a little bit of a difference between the dollar amount and the PV amount. So you can see that on all of these kits. There's a difference. But like this kit right here, the Healthy Essentials kit, it's already 200 PV, but it costs $249. So good question. Any other questions?
Nope, that's good
Okay.
so far.
Right. So yeah, I mean, being serious and taking care of our health is really important, not only for us, but for our families. We want to be empowered with these wellness options, and we want you to know how to use them as well. Ashley's right there in Helena. I'm a click away, on a phone call or a Zoom call or a Facebook or whatever. I'm constantly getting texts and people are asking me questions, and that's what we love. We really want to be engaged with people and getting them the answers that they need.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, and I'll be reaching out to each of you too in the next couple days. Or if you want to reach out to me and we can talk about how to get you enrolled, or if you have any more questions.
So is there anyone even like tonight that says, hey, I'd love, just go ahead, let's do this, because I got to get these in my home? Because we could even do it tonight if anyone's interested. Okay. What's that? Yeah, so just Ashley can just reach out to you, and we'll just go from there.
And I also want to, you don't have to order every month either. You can have your own account and order as you need to. So I want to make that clear too. I think we should do our drawings. What do you think?
Oh yes, do the drawings.
Okay, so this first one is going to be for the Flume roller ball, and whoever commented on that post, that's whose name I took. So I will draw. I have them all in here. I'm not looking. Oh, Christy Mock, you are our winner.
You are the luckiest person.
I guess I should show you.
Only in oils. I love that Flume mix, and I'm out, so that's awesome.
Oh, Ashley froze up again. Oh, there she is. You're back.
Sorry. Did you guys see Christy won the Flume?
We saw that. Yep.
Okay. Sorry. And then we have a lot for the sleep one. So let's get it. Hi, Lisa. I didn't see you sneak in. Okay. Trisha, she won the sleeping one.
Oh, good. She was here earlier.
Yes.
Her family wasn't feeling good, right?
I think her husband just got home or something.
Okay.
And then Kathy did a bonus one with lemongrass. Is that right, Kathy?
Mhm.
Okay, and they're,
Ooh, that lemongrass is cool.
I
It's
love,
good.
it smells so good too. I love lemongrass. So,
Mhm.
oh, okay. Looks like Mina won the lemongrass.
Yeah! Yay!
And then so I didn't really tell you guys what the grand prize would be because I just wanted to offer it to the people that showed up tonight. So I have a really cool backpack. I'm gonna put some oil, some blends in it for you, and just some information and whatnot. So if you're on here, I've got Christy, Trisha, Lisa, Mina, and Tony and Jennifer. So hi,
And
Jen.
me.
You don't get to win.
Okay, okay, whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We all get one. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I tried, ladies.
I got,
Oh, geez, she froze up again.
Oh, the suspense.
I don't know who's gonna win. Tony!
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
What the heck? I've never won any oils on one of these.
Well, it's
What?
about
I know.
time.
It's about time. Woo, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you're gonna get that cool backpack too. You'll like that.
Mhm.
Love it.
Yes. So, yeah, and Mina had put, I want to enroll, but would like to visually see the kits. I'm sure you'll send us a link, right? Yeah. All of them will be on that page. We'll put it all up on the group page where you
That's a
can
good
look
idea.
and what.
Yep, we'll do
Yeah.
that.
We'll put the slides up there so you can look a little more closely and then some links and whatnot.
Okay. Sounds
Okay,
good.
I'm so sorry about my internet. I'm such a jerk. But